Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please take your seats and silence your phone. I'd like to welcome you to Meeting 6 of the Standing Committee on Economic Development, Labor, and Tourism for the 2025 General Session. Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Senator Boswell, Senator Gardler, Senator Howe, Senator Maiden, Senator Nunn, Senator Thomas, Senator Wilson, Senator Wise, Senator Yates, Senator Funky Fromeyer, Chair Wheeler.
Here. I believe we do have a quorum and can proceed. First up, we have House Bill 114, Representative Truitt. If you could please take the chair and introduce yourself for the record, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Representative Truitt, 89th House District, coming today with a very simple piece of legislation. I represent the Red River Gorge. I'm blessed to have that in my area, along with Lee County, Jackson, part of Laurel, and part of Madison. And what this House bill does, House Bill 114, it simply removes the liability from a landowner of someone who they give permission to rock climb, boulder, or rappel on their property. And that's all this legislation does. In the past, it had, some people thought that maybe it was covered, but just to make sure that those three items were covered, we simply put those in statute. And so we added rock climb, boulder, or rappel.
Just to clarify, you're extending the longstanding recreational use statute to those activities.
Correct.
All right. Anybody have any questions? I'd entertain a motion.
Motion, Bill. I'll second.
All right. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Boswell, Senator Funky Fromeyer,
Aye.
Senator Gardler, Senator Howe, Senator Maiden, Senator Nunn, Senator Thomas, Senator Wilson, Senator Wise, Senator Yates, Chair Wheeler.
I vote aye. Sir, the House Bill 114 will be reported with favorable expression to the floor. Thank you, sir, for appearing today.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, committee members.
Right. Next up, we have House Bill 808. Chairman Upchurch. Welcome. If you could please take your seats, introduce yourselves and your guests, although I know we're pretty familiar, or at least I'm pretty familiar with at least one of them.
Okay, I'm Representative Ken Upchurch. I represent the 52nd District, which is Wayne, McCreary, and part of southern Pulaski County, where a good senator on the panel also hails. And I'll let my guests introduce themselves.
I'm Jason Halligan. I'm a public-private partnership attorney at Frost Brown Todd and represent Dream Big Burnside.
My name is Steve Robertson, and I work for Frost Brown Todd.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. House Bill 808 was simply established the Burnside Island Development Authority to enhance recreation and tourism on the General Burnside Island State Park in Pulaski County. It create an independent municipal corporation with political subdivisions attached to the Department of Local Government for administrative purposes. Its mission is to develop, finance, operate, maintain, and promote lodging, restaurant facilities, and recreational amenities to boost the economic development tourism in the Pulaski County, Lake Cumberland area. Be happy to take any questions.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Anybody have any questions? All right, seeing, yes, Vice Chair Funky Fromeyer.
This is fascinating, what you've put together, and I see different parts of our state that could really benefit from this sort of collaboration. What sort of anticipated economic development do you think is possible now that you've been able to establish something so meaningful?
Well, we think that the sky is the limit on Burnside Island. We could see hotels or a hotel, a restaurant, destination resort type facility there on the island that would increase tourism tremendously. So the sky's the limit.
Follow up.
Briefly.
Yes. So then with the private partnership piece, how will that pour back into when I think about the state park system? And unfortunately, I still don't have financials. So I really don't know how successful our state park system is. Where would these dollars go Will they be clearly identified so that they could be used within Burnside, or are they spread out back into the system?
So, Senator, there will be fees that could be charged for various activities in the public-private partnership itself. So those direct revenues that are collected as part of the process would go back into the authority to be used for the purposes of this bill. There are indirect benefits that a recent feasibility study found would be in the several hundred millions of dollars. So there'd be significant tax revenue as well as indirect benefits to the community, which could then be used for other public purposes as you determined.
The only thing I would add, Senator, the General Assembly was gracious enough in the last session to appropriate $100,000 to Dream Big Burnside to conduct a feasibility study. That study was completed at the end of last year. It's still being reviewed for a final report by the Dream Big Burnside Authority, which is a special purpose governmental entity established by the city of Burnside. But that study suggested that a hotel facility in excess of 120 keys with various cabins would be very much in demand at this location. And they suggested that could generate about $50–60 million in private investment to build those facilities. So it was really reassuring to see that the market study suggests that there's real opportunity here.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Boswell.
I'm gonna vote in favor of the bill to move it through, but I still have to make sure that this has been properly worked through appropriations and revenue.
Senator Funky Farmeyer.
Aye.
Senator Gardler.
Explain my yes vote, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited about it. I'm hoping that I understand we didn't get a first reading. We're going to get a reading today, and of course, reading Friday. I'm hoping and maybe false hope, but I'm hopeful that the governor will not veto this because this has no negative impact of anybody. So I'm very hopeful that this will bring about tourism. And if y'all ever been to Burnside, to be honest with you, probably is a pretty place there in the state. So, yeah, thank you.
Senator Howell. Senator Maiden. Senator Nunn. Senator Thomas. Senator Wilson. Senator Wise. Senator Yates. Chair Wheeler.
I vote aye. The bill will be reported with favorable expression that the same shall pass. Thank you, Chairman, and your guests for appearing before the committee today.
Thank you.
I believe that's all the business that we have. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Senator Boswell, would you like to record a vote?
Yes, I would like to report a aye vote on Senate Bill, House Bill 144.
All right, it shall be so recorded. All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. All right.